Mnangagwa receives VP Chiwenga at Dr. Gata's burial, a moment of unity amid rising political tensions. Under the mid-morning Harare sun, as the nation gathered to lay to rest one of Zimbabwe's towering figures in the energy sector, Dr. Gata, a scene unfolded that immediately caught the attention of political analysts, journalists, and the general public alike. At the National Heroes Acre, where echoes of legacy and power resound with every funeral, President Emmerson Mnangagwa and Vice President Constantino Chiwenga stood side by side, visibly composed, yet beneath the surface, a silent storm of speculation brewed. Before we dive into this significant development, dear viewers, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel for more breaking political stories, exclusive behind-the-scenes insights, and real-time updates you won't find anywhere else. Dr. Gata, the long-serving Zimbabwe Electricity Supply Authority, ZISA, executive chairperson, was not just a technocrat. He was a seasoned strategist, a loyalist to the liberation legacy, and a man with powerful connections within both ZANU-PF's civilian and military wings. His burial marked not only the end of an era but also brought to the surface the undercurrents in Zimbabwe's top political circles. What made headlines today wasn't just the mourning of a national figure, but the optics and energy surrounding the moment President Mnangagwa received VP Chiwenga at the hallowed grounds of Heroes Acre. The two men, whose relationship has long been rumored to be strained amid succession battles and deep factional lines within ZANU-PF, exchanged firm handshakes and stood together in solemn silence during the proceedings. But political observers know better. Every gesture, every glance at such an event carries symbolic weight. Insiders whispered that Mnangagwa's invitation to Chiwenga was deliberate, a move aimed at quelling whispers of division, or at least projecting unity to the public and to regional allies who continue to monitor Zimbabwe's political climate. Yet, others argue it was Chiwenga's presence that held more meaning, an assertion of his continued relevance and resilience within the party, even as some factions attempt to sideline him. This public meeting follows weeks of swirling reports that hinted at increased tension between the president's allies from the Midlands faction and the military-aligned wing loyal to Chiwenga. Just days before Dr. Gata's passing, there had been speculation of power plays, strategy meetings behind closed doors, and even security shakeups quietly conducted within the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. Therefore, the calm displayed at the burial did not erase the underlying power chess game, it only concealed it, temporarily. Eyewitnesses noted how the crowd responded to the presence of both leaders. Some cheered, others whispered in surprise. The military honor guard stood in precision, as if to remind everyone watching that no matter the internal rifts, the image of unity still had to be maintained, especially on such a high-profile national platform. Political analysts believe that the real story isn't just the handshake, it's what it symbolizes. Could it be the beginning of a political truce, or is this just a carefully choreographed performance for the cameras and the region? In Zimbabwean politics, nothing is coincidental. From the placement of seats to the sequence of speeches, everything is measured. While President Mnangagwa gave a touching tribute to Dr. Gata, acknowledging his role in transforming Zimbabwe's energy infrastructure and fighting for economic progress, he also subtly hinted at the importance of unity and legacy within ZANU-PF, perhaps a coded message to those within the party calling for renewal and generational change. Vice President Chiwenga, though not given the platform to speak, stood with characteristic military poise. His body language, stoic yet firm, spoke volumes. Sources later hinted that closed-door discussions between the two may have occurred after the ceremony, though those claims remain unconfirmed. This moment at Heroes Acre may well be remembered not just for Dr. Gata's legacy, but for how it offered a fleeting glimpse into the intricate dance of power between Zimbabwe's two top men. It reminds us that politics in Harare is never static, it is dynamic, layered, and always performed under the watchful eyes of the nation. Before we wrap up, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more eye-opening coverage and updates on Zimbabwean politics, power dynamics, and unfolding events that matter to you. We bring you the real stories, from the front line of political power. Stay tuned, Because in Zimbabwe, every move is a message, and every silence, a strategy.